In the last update on Travels Restoration, you would have seen that I finished the day trying to remove the clutch cable from the clutch pedal so that I could take the pedal box out. Well, I didn't know how to do it and I was struggling. In this episode, we find out how to do it, and it's actually a pretty simple two-step process. I'm going to tell you what it is. Step 1, remove the spring clip. Step 2, take out the clevis pin. How long do you think that can take? 2 steps. You'll find out. It's day, don't know, today is going to be a big day, and I mean big day. I've got a to-do list which is longer than my arm, and I really need to get this to-do list done today, unlike my other to-do lists where I tell you that I'm going to do X, Y and Z and only get half of X done. To give you an idea of what I'm doing, you would have seen towards the end of the last update that I was trying to remove the pedal box from the car, and to do that I needed to take the clutch cable off the clutch pedal, and I couldn't get it off. So today I'm starting with removing the clutch cable. I now know how to do that. In theory, I know how to do it. Practical might be a different story. But yeah, so I'm going to start with removing the clutch cable. I'm then going to take the pedal box off. Other jobs that I need to do. So this grab handle here, this is coming off. The headlining is actually coming out today. I swear the headlining is coming out. Big moment. It'd be easier if I just got my list up. It is on my phone. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there is a list. Fingers crossed we can get it done. But yeah, let's go. Let's see how much we can get done. Hopefully a lot. Okay, with the pedal box only includes the clutch and the brake. I took the brake master cylinder off last week, so that's free to come off. The only thing I now need to do is take the clutch cable off clutch pedal. As you can see, the thread is bare. I took those nuts off, and now I just need to pull the cable through the tunnel out of this yoke, and then I can undo these bolts and take the box off. To be able to pull the clutch cable through the tunnel, I need to go to the gearbox and undo the clevis pin where the clutch cable basically actuates the what would you call it? I can't remember, and my dad's not here to help, so I'm afraid, guys, for now it's going to be called the clutch actuator mechanism thingy-majig. So yeah, so what I'm going to be doing is going back to the gearbox and undoing the clutch cable from the clutch actuator thingy-majig. Let's see how that goes. Okay guys, so I'm currently sat in the engine bay and I've found my clutch actuator thingy-majig. This is the clutch cable, this is like the clevis pin, this is all really seized up. Basically, you put your foot on the clutch, it would pull this cable, which would pull this down, and as it gets rotated down, which I can't move, you can kind of see this yoke moving. You see that? It's not moving very much. Maybe if I try and push it. Yeah, it's kind of seized up. But what that would do, this yoke would push on like a clutch plate. It's basically it's got a load of springs on it, and it disengages the clutch. So somehow I need to try and undo this. I'm not entirely sure how to do that, right? Or we'll have a look. Try to work that one out. Right, supposedly to get this off, I've just been soaking it in WD-40. Oh, I'm now sat in the engine bay. Surprisingly, not much room in here. Step 1, it says to remove the spring clip and then remove the clevis pin. To be honest, until I soaked it in WD-40, I couldn't even see a spring clip. I think this is the spring clip they're referring to. Doesn't seem very springy. Jesus, the garage floor is so cold. I'm kind of looking forward to the summer. Right, access is a bit. Oh, we had movement there. You see that? Not ideal doing this with my fingers, especially as they're so cold. Oh, hello. You just want to just spring back in, do you? Why don't? Come on. Any ideas, guys? It's moving. Oh, but my fingers hurt so much. Ah, goodness. All these different positions trouble gets me in. It's quite an adventurous girl. Here we go. So I think the problem is, that's not all. I think the clevis pin is completely rotten or seized, or it's not rotating. So this pin should be coming out, I think, here. That's well and truly off.
Do you know what this calls for? I can't even...
Here I'm hoping that the hydraulic pressure of half a can of WD-40 is going to release the clip.
Yeah. Okay, some movement. Oh, no, the clevis pin is stuck. So the spring clip's now free. As you can see, that's my spring clip. The pin, still is not moving. So, you know what this means? Hammer time. This isn't ideal because there's not much room. But my idea, I can't even get the hammer in here actually. I need to tap this clevis pin out somehow. Free it off. Hopefully it's quite hard to see. And to be honest, filming this is not easy. There's not much room. But ideally, the clevis pin is going through. Get a hammer in here. That's just freed off my clutch. It just moved. There's no budge. Just cool movement there. I does not want to budge. Just gonna have to keep going. Keep going. The only option I really have. Getting some wriggle there. There we go. Come on. Okay, you can see all of the orange. It's kind of freeing. Oh, come on, you little baby. Step 1, take off spring clip, pull out pin. How long do you think that could take? 30 seconds. Try 3 hours. Not looking good in my pursuit to get a lot done today. Up against the clock. I can't see much, right guys? I'm telling you off. I'll come back to this.
I haven't been able to get the clevis pin out of the whether the clutch cable joins the clutch actuator thingamajig. But what I have been able to do is pull enough of the clutch cable through to release it from the pedal box. So it's taking kind of too long. I haven't got enough time. So I had a change of plan. I'm going to leave the clutch cable on the gearbox, and when I drop the gearbox out, I'll pull it through. But what I have now, as I said, been able to do is release the clutch cable from pedal box, so I can get on with the job of taking the pedal box off now and try and catch up with some time. The old manual of release spring clip, remove clevis pin, good 30-second job, probably a good hour and a bit into the day, and I haven't actually got anywhere, so it's what it is.
The clutch cable here is out of this little yoke, as you can see, which is great. Now I've just got these few bolts to try and undo. Hopefully they come off, otherwise I'm just going to grind them off, save some time. Well, that's one way to get the bolt off. My phone's seen better days. Anyway, let's now try and get the other one off.
I must have used up all the WD-40 on the clutch actuator thingamajig, because for some reason I attempted to undo these dry.
Angle grinder. is uncomfortable. For sake. One off. Just one more to go, hopefully. Right, there can't be more. What else is holding this on then? There's gonna be more. There's more. I don't know where. There's more. There's more fucking bolts. Have you ever wondered the state of Trouble's floor? This is the pedal box and it's still attached to the floor. As you can see, probably quite difficult to drive. We got it. One pedal box off. Nice. Oh Christ. Okay, just off. Pedal box is out. As you can see, I've got some really good markers for where it should go back in. Some good location points. Yeah, that should be easy to put back in. Good. Right, taking this grab handle off. As you can see, I've got my big spanners out again. This, hopefully, fit. Maybe my big spanners aren't gonna cut the mustard. That's far too big. Let's see if I even need my big spanners. Fortunately, I do. You won't believe how long this is. How long that screw is. There's 3 of these. 3. There were 4 bolts holding my engine on. You don't want a passenger's grab handle to fall off, do you? Oh, for sake. I need some WD-40. Right, last one. It should just drop off, I hope. So now, they're all out. Leave this, just work out. Yeah. Here it is. One grab handle.
After removing the grab handle, I thought I'd make myself feel like I was at least making some form of progress by deleting the fuse box. This was held to the bulkhead with 2 nuts above the steering column.
Gosh, they didn't want their fuse box falling off, did they? So now, if we take you around here, should be able to pull this off. Voila. Wow, that's nice. We are finally taking headlining out. Yeah, headlining is finally being taken out the car. As my mum is going to be fully responsible for upholstering trouble, she's with me to...
In the colours of my choice.
I say supervise. She's actually going to be taking the headlining out. I'm going to be watching. My mum is going around marking where everything goes to make her life significantly easier when she comes to make her own templates and then compare them with the old. Whoa, don't damage that bit.
Isn't it damage it, repair it?
Yeah, if you bend it, you mend it. You wouldn't believe how many bolts my dad snapped.
Jay.
Once my mum had finished playing dot to dot with the headlining, I could begin the tedious task of removing all these little steel clips that held the edge of the headlining to trouble. These weren't very easy to remove, and in Porsche fashion, there was about 500 of them. Look at here, there's all this poo.
Oh, lovely. What's that? Mouse droppings. Ooh, gorgeous.
Let me have a look. Oh, it smells.
See how fast that one came on? Oh, he's on a roll now.
The last thing to remove before taking the headlining out was the interior lights. I had a smashing time doing this. If anyone has a left interior light, please make yourself known in the comments.
Oh dear, it's not gone well.
Well, it's not good. What have you broken?
The lens.
Oh no.
What's happened?
My bulb still works. There's a filament there. Yeah.
I may have planned to take this out on the very first day of Trouble's restoration, but here we are. We're finally taking out headlining.
What was that? Look how small it goes. How come I'm doing this job? I can't get it out. Hang on.
Struggling.
Struggling?
It's basically held in place with tent poles, which have rubber bungs on the end. Just like everything else, these put up a fight. Over time, the rubber had hardened and in the process, stuck itself to the roof. After some wiggling, we eventually got them all out.
Believe it or not, the headlining is out. That's what we got. We're left with some sound insulation. Looks quite nice. Could probably reuse that.
What's that?
Anyone know?
It was like a cockroach.
Headlining, dispatched. My dad has come out to try and solve my problems.
There's no sign of movement there, is that bizarre? I'm going to have to build a jack.
It is time to remove the old hood bonnet handle, hood handle. So these two have just rotted out. They're not there. This one is snapped off. This one was never put in. So we've just got this guy. That off. So now, it's quite exciting.
You're going to get a video of what I've just made.
Mate, hang on. Look.
Look.
It's off. See? I've just removed.
And you've just made what?
I've made a clevis pin removing tool.
And you've made...
I've made a mess. Can I get my dad to fix it all?
We're in.
It's quite nice. So as you would have seen earlier today, I was failing miserably at removing the clevis pin from the clutch actuator thingy-majig.
Lever.
Clutch lever. I personally think clutch actuator thingy-majig is much better.
Are you okay then if I just chop this off about here?
Yeah, you do that and I'll carry on snapping bolts. So on the hood, we have this nice Porsche crest, and that's just held in the front here with one of these little clips. I'm going to open up the arms on the clip. Ooh. There's the clip. And now, in theory,
Be careful.
that was at one point glued on. Look at that. Beautiful. Right, so we're back, and my dad has made this. So the idea is that's going to slot over the clutch lever, otherwise known as the clutch actuator thingy-majig. And then my dad's going to do up the bolt into the nut that he's welded on it.
Right. Yeah, it's moved it. The problem now is I haven't got enough room on the other side. So this is fouling on the inside of my bracket. So what I need to do now is remove a big section where my thumb is, there. Take out a lump there.
Yeah.
It'll allow this to slide into it.
My dad's back.
Modification.
Slight mod.
So there you go. Look. I've still got to get it out of there.
Whee.
Yep.
She's off.
Appliance of science. Phew, that's a long job.
Step 1, just take the spring clip off. Step 2, remove clevis pin. Easy, right?
Yeah, that clevis pin.
What are you up to?
I'm just taking some screws and I'm taking the car a bit to it.
My mum's removing
These little things here.
nails stuck.
These ones need somebody that's a little bit stronger, a bit more pressure.
Pressure pushing down on me, pushing down on me. Gonna call it a day there. We got most
of the list done. It's been pretty productive. What did we do? My dad got the clutch cable off in the end. That clevis pin came out. I got the pedal box off. The headlining's gone. What else have we taken off? Christ, I've got 3 things. There were tons of things. The bonnet, hood handles out, weather strip for the bonnet, those screws are out. But yes, lots of people are asking what Trouble's like at the moment. This is what she's looking like. So, welcome to my ride. That's the front floor. We just moved the tripod. This thing's okay to my ass. You'll never believe how hard it is to film all of this stuff while trying to work on it. This is the front seals. The floor pan. My tool rack. Bustle scars. That's Trouble at the moment. Very different to how she looked in October. And for everyone that's saying I'm not doing anything, come round for a weekend, please. That clevis pin put up one hell of a fight. I think in total, combined, me and my dad were probably working on that clevis pin for about 4 hours. Great example of what it is like restoring or working on such a rusty old car. I think also this video gives you a really good understanding of the kind of condition of Trouble's rot, especially around the floor pan and her seals. I mean, that pedal box, that was floating in thin air. All in all though, we did get a lot done. That to-do list, I didn't get it all ticked off, but I got most of it ticked off in preparation for quite an exciting trip for Trouble, which is coming up, I think, in the next episode. I'll double check. It's either the next episode or the one after, and you're not going to want to miss it because Trouble really does go through quite the transformation. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and a like. If you have any questions, get them in the comments below, particularly if you have a spare interior light. I want it. Mine is looking not so great now. And if you don't want to miss an update of Trouble's restoration coming to the road, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.